Steph, how hard was it to take a night off last night? Did you, as much as you work out, did you go out in your backyard and run sprints or anything, or did you take a full? And how refreshed did you feel tonight?
Um, I mean, honestly, nobody really likes taking days off when you know you're a competitor and there's a game to be played. But and you keep the big picture in mind. Obviously, it was a decision that was kind of thrown at me from the powers that be. And even though it's just a day, there's a difference. Just feeling a little bit, having a little bit fresher legs and trying to get energy back. And knowing we have 10 games left in playoffs, until the playoffs, or 9 now, it's important. So I doubt it'll happen again, but definitely got to take advantage of it.
A quick follow-up. When you take a day off like yesterday, when they come to you, do you debate with them or you just say, okay, you argue?
In my wiser, older years, I think I can listen a little bit better. Obviously, it's not just taking a day off. You got stuff you got to do. I work out, lift, prepare your body for that next game. So it's not just go home and just sit in the bed all day. There's still work to be done.
Steph, before sitting out yesterday, you went through a string of 49 consecutive games. Like how would you compare how you're feeling physically this season compared to others?
I feel great. To be honest, before when they brought the idea up, it wasn't on my radar at all. I was feeling good. Obviously, I try to pride myself on being durable and being available. Obviously, with the injury, early in the year, missing 11 games, it was tough to sit out. But no, I hadn't been shooting the ball extremely well. But to me, it wasn't really a fatigue thing. It was just kind of how the game was going. And again, it's a lot about rhythm now at this point, getting close to the playoffs and wanting to be fresh and for us to have a great vibe and good chemistry. So, got to balance all of that.
First 5 decades in the Bay Area, this team had 450-win seasons. You guys have had 6 in a row now based on tonight's result. For you, what has that evolution been like from when you got here to where you guys are now, where you're stacking up 50-win seasons?
It's kind of surreal, to be honest. I mean, you talk about the history of the organization and how hard it is to win NBA games, win championships, and string together year after year after year. So it takes a collection of talented guys, a commitment to trying to put together the best team possible every year. That's front office, coaching staff, all the way down. So I think I have a true appreciation for what we've been able to do and want to continue it for as long as we can.
Steph, how focused is this team on getting the 1 seed? I know you went back ahead of Denver. Is that a number one priority for you guys?
I think it goes hand in hand with how we want to finish the season. So if we take care of our business, more times than not, this last stretch of games, that should take care of itself. And then in doing that, you can judge, how we've been playing defensively, finding that offensive rhythm and balancing all the, talent we have out there on the floor, and building momentum. So unlike last year where we were kind of depleted because of injuries and Houston was kind of running away with that 1 seed, it's kind of a built-in goal to how we want to finish the year. So definitely important because you want to finish on a high note.
And you spent a lot of time with Zaza after the game. What was it like to see him, and what did you chat about that you can share?
I mean, it's always good to see, Zaza. He's a great dude, great teammate, a guy that just loves playing basketball. And we talked about family and, parenting and all that kind of stuff. That was a conversation on the floor. But just when you see a guy that you went to war with for, 2 years and won championships with, and know that he's moved on, but still a part of what we were able to do and celebrate him tonight. That was important. So it's always good to talk to him and see him.
Steph, obviously having you back tonight was kind of a catalyst for the success for this game. But Steve mentioned that Draymond's ferociousness on defense kind of sparked the energy for you guys. What did you see from him, and what did you like from him tonight?
He took that challenge. It was kind of reminiscent of 3 or 4 years ago when we saw Blake in a different jersey. But we had a game plan to defend him a certain way, and Draymond took that challenge on, being physical, trying to make it as difficult as possible on him all night. And that gave us energy for sure, especially in that first quarter, to get off on the right foot, have a lead early, and play from in front. So, and offensively, he was a lot more aggressive than he's been. So, he put together the total game tonight, and that gave us a huge lift.
Steph, KD had said that there was a sense of added urgency tonight after last night's game. Did you share that view?
Definitely. Nobody felt good about that, and even guys that didn't play. So, again, beauty of the NBA. Less than 24 hours from leaving the locker room, we're right back going to war again. And important for us to, just bounce back. Coach wrote on the board, it's what we do. We bounce back from tough nights, and you can see that sense of urgency, especially in the first quarter, to set the tone and try to make the game as easy as possible, on ourselves for 48 minutes.